What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 13 of PGR2 Road to Platinum in the arcade mode. So we are making our way through the cone challenges, the final section of the arcade mode, and we finished the dark style section in the last episode, and in this episode we've got classic cones to try and tackle, cone challenges 9 to 12. So we'll be starting the episode off with cone challenge number 9 in the Pontiac Trans Am in Chicago, and they are all one lap still, luckily, for these cone challenges. So we've got a target of 2,925, and as you can see, I did a little slide to start the race off with, and that was because I actually got round this in a full combo, but it wasn't quite enough to reach the target. So by putting that slide in at the start, we got that extra one combo to top us up at the end of the race. Come around this corner and you really need to slide between these cones, and obviously I did it quite slow there, took the wrong line completely, but just threw in a lot more slides than I needed, and again nearly hitting the cone coming through there and not carrying enough speed, but going across the clean section just by sliding down the straight, sliding round the corner here, and once more again before that cone gate, 'cause I wasn't sure if I was going to reach it. Going around the final corner, kicking the end out again, just missing the barrier, and one final slide before the finish line. So we were quite a bit over the target that we needed there, mainly due to the fact that I was sliding quite a lot throughout that. So we did pass by 644 in the end, but you shouldn't need to slide that much in there. There are a few sections that you need to slide to get between the cone gates, but due to me overcooking the slide a bit, especially on that big right hand corner, I did manage, well, I did go too slow through it, so I had to slide a bit more. But that is that one done, guys. So 8,569 kudos for that cone challenge. Moving on to the next one, which would hopefully be a little bit easier, but we shall see. So that's number 9 done. Moving on into cone challenge number 10. Target of 5,000 this time, so a lot more than what we're used to. And we are in the AC427, which is extremely good at power sliding. Whether that's a good or bad thing in this, we shall find out, but this did take me a while to get this one done. This corner gave me a lot of trouble, always nearly hitting the cone on the first corner there, but sliding between these two gates there, because it is hard to get the right speed that you need. And again, sliding across there. Come around this corner. Did nearly overcook that, so I had to correct and then slide again through here. Using the tactic that I used in the previous event, where sliding between cones where you're not going quick enough. Coming around here, again. You can drive quite normally around this section. And then come around this right hand corner. Kicking it into a slide around there, but again, through this bit you can drive quite normally around here. Past the clean section, going out wide because I didn't think I'd be going quick enough. And again, through here, losing a bit of control, but it's hard to get through this section going full speed. So again, I am sliding between each one of these gates just to make sure I reach the next gate. Not the best way of doing it, but it is one way you can do it if you're not going quick enough. Around the final corner and then down the straight, you can just fully accelerate around here. And we are now at the finish line, so just one slide. One big slide before the finish line to finish the combo off with, plus the clean race. So we actually got quite a lot of kudos in that, 6,300. So we're well above the target there, mainly due to the amount of slides that I did do in that one. So that's the platinum medal down for that one, 11,348, definitely one of the more difficult ones. Did spend quite a while on that one trying to get that one done. But overall, we did get it done, so that's the main thing. So that's 2 of the 4 done for this episode. Moving on to the next one. Cone challenge number 11 coming up next, and this one was probably the most difficult out of the 4 in the classic cone section. In the Toyota 2000 GT, a similar target to the last one, 5,100 this time. So we'll have to see how we can do in this one. A lot slower than the last car we've used. So it's better sometimes not to slide in this car if you can manage it, because you don't want to lose too much speed, because that can be detrimental to you trying to complete the challenge. And it's harder to do that slaloming down the straight if you don't have the speed of the car, because it's going too slow and it can't slide. But driving pretty normally around here, kicking it into a slide around this bit. And here is the hardest section of the lot. Having to slide round through this cone gate to reach this cone gate, and having enough speed to go through here. That is very challenging, that bit, and it can be quite hard to do that. It took me a lot of attempts to finally get around there. Realising that you did have to slide through that cone, and then through this bit you can just go straight, full acceleration, normal driving through here, and then the last bit of the track isn't too hard either. Don't have to put it into too many slides, just have to drive through the cones and around the track. So you shouldn't have too many problems coming through here. Up to a nice combo now. Quite a big track, to be fair. Only a few more cones left to do. As you can see, I didn't do anything special through that section. And drifting across the line to get our final combo of 61. And it wasn't quite as clear cut, this one. Only passed by about 367. But it's that one corner that's the hardest bit, midway through the track, that I had the most problems with trying to keep the combo going in this slow car, and it is quite difficult to do that. But we did manage to get 10,467, so that's quite a nice amount again. So we are racking up the kudos from doing the cone challenges, so that is quite nice. But we only have one more to do in the classic cone section, using the Nissan 240Z, and this was difficult, this one, but I found it easier than the previous two that we've just seen. Again, one lap in Hong Kong. A similar target as well, 4,500. Slightly less than what we needed. Than before, sorry, the previous two episodes. But straight off, we are not losing any combo from the off. So that's good. This car is a little bit quicker than the 2000 GT was. And you can pretty much do normal driving around here. I did actually collide with the barrier there, but not enough to lose the combo, so that's not too bad. Through the clean section there, and then kicking it into a slide around this right-hander. And another slide as well. Just to make sure we don't run out of time before we get to the next gate. Driving normally through here. And this is the hardest section that we come to. Sliding round there, and also sliding around here, but having enough speed to go through this gate to make it to the next couple gates here. That is quite difficult. Across the clean section, and again driving normally throughout this bit, linking these all together. Nothing too technical on the straight. It's mainly the corners that also will give you a hard time, and around this corner just braking and drifting, so nothing too dramatic around there. And then driving normally through this section to reach the last cone and the finish line, and one final slide to finish it off. 4,400 plus the clean race, so it's pretty much 4,700. So we do pass, not by too much, under 200 this time, so a little bit more of a finer margin. But it was quite tame with that race. I didn't chuck in any more slides than I needed to, so again, not too bad. Not too bad an event, that one. A lot easier than the previous two we did. But that does mean, guys, that is those four done for this episode. So that's pretty good for us. We'll have a little look at how many kudos we get from doing that one. It is under 10,000 by the looks of it when we finally get to that screen. Here it is. I didn't actually get to see it. I think it was 9,680 there, it said there. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So in the next episode, we've got 4 more to do in the compare and contrast section of Cone Challenges. Cone Challenges 13 to 16, and we'll be starting that one with the Bentley Continental GT. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, please like the video, and if you're new, consider subscribing if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.